Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for One Piece manga chapter 822. I've got the Beppo tea on. I've got One Piece on the mind, so let's talk about it. So the first thing to happen within this chapter, we see Chopper and he's basically healing up Zunisha's wound. And it's during this scene he actually does say something quite interesting. He says something on the lines of, now that I know that Zanisha, can think and speak and all that, it just made him wonder, where is Zanisha walking to? Now, it doesn't have to be anywhere in particular, but this is One Piece. We know that everything that is said, every tiny little thing that is said is important. So I think there is something important about Chopper mentioning this in this chapter. I think that that is foreshadowing something. But again, it could be just me jumping the gun and just wishing and just hoping, just looking for more in within something little, basically. For all we know, Zanish could be going for a casual stroll. For all we know, he could be doing just that. But that happens at the very beginning of the chapter. Moving on, we find out that Momo is going to stay on Zao. He's not going to go to Wano. He's going to stay on Zao. And the reason for that is because he wants to find out why it was him that Zanisha spoke out to. I mean, not spoke out to. He wanted to know why his voice could reach Zanisha when nobody else's voice could do that. That is something that I want to know as well. That is something that I mentioned in last week's review. Why is it that Momo can speak out to Zanisha when Luffy couldn't do it, when Gold Roger couldn't do it, when Momo's dad couldn't do it? So that is something I personally do want to know. And he also mentions that how that Zanisha might have some more information on his clan. So he's decided that he wants to stay for those two reasons. Moving on, it's just some stuff with Peckham's. For me, this chapter makes me think that Peckham's has got some sort of anger management issue. During the chapter, we have Pedro, and he's speaking to, who's he speaking to? Was it is either Nico or the Duke? But whichever one he was speaking to, he was like, "We need a representative of the Minx to go help rescue Sanji." We're grateful to Sanji, but there's no representative from the mix going on that party, and so he wanted to go, and then we find out that all these other different minks wanted to go. The Musketeers, Carrot, Wanda, so a whole load of people wanted to go, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's supposed to be a stealth mission. We can't have too many heads, too many Donnies on this mission, otherwise it's not stealth no more. And so I thought all these people is going to join, but no, 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 it's just going to be Pedro that's going to join. And it was said that he's going to go because he can control Peckham. So this is where I'm getting to think, what, does Peckhams have some sort of anger management issue that we have not seen yet? So that's something to look out for as well. We finally get a name for his devil fruit, the turtle, well, the turtle no mi in English, the kami kami no mi in Japanese. Uh, his shell is tough enough, is as tough as diamond. And now Luffy doesn't say nothing to you, that he doesn't react in any kind of way. So what are you trying to say, Luffy? What, diamond is not an issue for you no more? What, you can crush diamond with your hand now? Is that what you're trying to tell us? But yeah, that's what we find out within the chapter. So to be as tough as diamond, that is almost, well, yeah, I'm not no scientist. I'm not no, all I know is that diamond is tough. So to have a shell that is as tough as diamonds, I'm sure normal turtles shells not as tough as diamonds. So boy, that is some impressive tish right there. So the rest of the chapter is just okay, not the rest of the chapter. So after that, we see, well, I'm not speaking about things in order, but yeah, we see Luffy and them not jump off of Zao. They're probably jumping onto the Sunny, and now they're gonna go get Sanji. So looks like Zao. Wow, Zao is done. So yeah, technically Zao is done, and now we're gonna move on to rescuing Sanji. Wow. Wow, that is quite shocking as well. So yeah, so what I'm seeing happen now is that Luffy is going to jump. Well, yeah, they're gonna land on the Sunny, and they're gonna set sail. Now, I want to remind you of an earlier video that I did about an article that was found on Anime News Network where it said that on the way to rescuing Sanji, something basically happens to his party. Now, just going on back to what happened in last chapter, we know that Zanisha, one swing of the trunk, knocked Jack and his boys into the sea. Now, what if, like, because the ships were broken up, but what if some stayed afloat and Jack is holding on to one of these pieces? And I don't know, just but basically what I'm trying to get at here is what if Jack ends up on the Sunny with Luffy and the guys. Now, Luffy might be able to take Jack, he might not be able to take him, but fighting on the Sunny is dangerous. That a fight, but definitely, regardless if he's weaker or stronger, a fight between them two on the Sunny should end up with the Sunny being destroyed now. So that might lead to Luffy and the guys temporarily playing along with what is going on. So what if that's what that article was getting at? Jack ended up on the Sunny and something between them happening there. What if that was the case? So at the very end of the chapter, we see Vivi again, and she mentions how that she's going back onto the sea. Now, like an idiot, the first thing that came to my mind was Vivi's going to be at the wedding. Then I sat down and I thought about it, and I was like, why would the Big Mom or even Sanji's family, the Smoke family, have invited Vivi to the wedding? So I just thought, you idiot. I just thought, you idiot. And then I thought about it some more. I might be making this up, but I might not be. But isn't there supposed to be like a gathering of the kings and queens of like the One Piece world? So she might be going to that, if that is the case. But she's heading somewhere, and it looks like Vivi is going to become like not, well, not major important, but like she's going to be part of the story again. Like there will be a focus on Vivi again. That's what it looks like. We see Bodyguard, we see the Duck, we see Vivi, and she's like, "Yo, I'm heading out to sea." So it looks like there's going to be some importance with her again. So the last thing, and I saved it for last on purpose, that I want to talk about is Nami's new weapon. So Nami's weapon has got an upgrade within this chapter, and it was made by Usopp. Usopp, Usopp is her guy when it comes to making of the weapons, with the help of Frankie, sorry. And now this weapon combines pot green technology with Webria technology. Usopp tells us that this weapon is a combination of all the stuff that Nami stole from Webria, except for the exception of one thing that she stole, which is called the magic wand, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. So I think it's only safe to assume that this weapon is stronger. I think that like all the attacks from it will have a faster charging up time. But yeah, safe to assume it's stronger. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it has all the attacks are faster. They'll come and flow out faster than the other one. One thing we can definitely say for sure that it is longer. As we see in the chapter, it does it shoots out. So we can obviously assume that it is longer. Now, this magic wand, Usopp couldn't put it into the weapon because he couldn't get his head around it. Nami obviously has had this thing before, so she can't get this head around it. Now, Nami got this thing on Wevia, so why didn't they know how it works? This has led me to think that this magic wand is not from Wevia. I don't know where it is from, but I'm definitely more than a 50, I was going to say 100, more than 50% sure that this magic wand is not from Wevia, because if it was from Wevia, it doesn't make sense that no one on Wevia knew how to use it. Also, with this magic wand, I think that it will be, I'm thinking two things. It will be another weapon upgrade for Nami. So when she does figure out how it works, someone will tell her along the line, will come across someone who does know about this magic wand and tell her how it works, that this will be her a new upgrade, a new or final upgrade, so she'll dismiss her old climax hacks altogether, or it will be like this magic wand will be an extension of a current upgrade, and it'll be like attack and a final attack of some sorts. And now what could this final attack be? Now I've seen Nami use fire, I've seen Nami use water, I've seen Nami use mirages, I've seen her use thunder, I've even seen her use wind, but I have never seen Nami use ice. Now this is just going off the top of my head, so I might be wrong. I've never seen Nami use ice, so what if this magic wand holds an ice attack of some sorts? I don't know, maybe possibly. Also going by the name Magic Wand and the fact that Nami has been compared to a witch at times within the One Piece series, what if this is just a lead to make Nami seem more witchy? So that just makes me think, what can witches do? Obviously, we know that weather is Nami's main attack patterns, but what else can witches do? What are they stereotyped as doing that maybe Nami can do later on in the series? Now, only one thing that comes to mind is flying, so maybe at some point Nami will be able to fly. But that's everything that I can think of just Nami's just everything I want to mention about Nami's new weapon right now at the time. Maybe later on when I've had more time to think about it, I will do another video talking about just upgrades and future improvements for Nami. So that's everything to happen within this chapter. Not much happened. It's just really basically Luffy leaving Zao, the wrapping up of Zao, finding out that Momo wants to stay, and we previously knew, wait, no, like we know where Nico, we know where Neko's going. He's going to find Marco. We know that them guys, Team Kinemon. It's not Team Kinemon. It's Team Hearts. Straw Hearts Alliance. Definitely not Team Kinemon. But yeah, we know they're going to Wano, and we knew all of this prior. So, but yeah, so we know what this chapter really was. It's just basically Luffy leaving. So for that reason, I'm just going to give it the 3-star rating. And you know what? I can't wait until Nami's next fight. I got a feeling it's going to be. Just can't wait to see what her new weapon can do, because it's always monster cheer, monster cheer, monster cheer. Let the other straw hat shine for a change. But yeah, this video is now 13 minutes. Let me call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.